Welcome to Healthy Lifestyle with Lori Anne. I am Lori Anne. Our goal here at Healthy Lifestyle is to inspire, educate, make you laugh, and empower you to fulfill a healthy, emotional, spiritual, and physical life so you can feel empowered to live the life you have always wanted and dreamed. Welcome to our very special celebration.
It's a birthday.
It's a birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday, and I have our good friends here, and we're going to throw this out to our listeners because we can't come up with a name for the four of us, and we meet once a month.
So lame.
And we
and we are fabulous.
I like end one.
End one.
End one. End one?
End one.
Oh, end one.
End one. That's actually cute.
Not end one.
Oh,
end
did you
one.
put your pink shirt just to wear that today?
Just you told me.
We were doing
You have to buy him a new Tommy Bahama.
I do. Why?
Because he ripped it to be on your show today to match the color scheme.
Dedication.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that you tore your... What happened?
He was like the Hulk.
I know. It was like muscle.
Like the Hulk. Operative word, like.
I was lifting a gift for my kids for Christmas, and I made everybody laugh before because I said, let's get this up. I tear my bicep tendon, but we push the gift upstairs.
Did they pull it back together? And then sew it, make a little like knot?
They did. It's actually a fork. Never mind. Anyway, so the funny
Healthy
part.
lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle.
Well, the funny part is
humor is healthy.
My kids actually returned the gift.
To the store?
Yes, God's honest truth. It's like, thanks,
what
but
did
we
you
don't
buy
want.
them?
We bought them a fire pit, so they got a new
Who
house.
doesn't love a fire pit?
They already
and
had
a cord
one.
of wood.
Oh.
Yes. So I'm looking for new children.
Yes.
But no, it's not too bad. So it's all right. I get a lot of sympathy. So
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. He's been working on it all week, just FYI.
Yeah. And by the way, he's not getting it. I'm just saying.
That's true. I'm not getting it.
No.
The sympathy.
Yes. Rated G, Healthy Lifestyle
25
show.
years.
Okay. That explains
That's
a lot.
healthy too.
What? Oh, yes, it is. It's
okay.
very
We're
healthy.
not talking about that.
No.
No, absolutely. So let me see if I could corral this group in. Doubtful. So I apologize in advance if I can't.
We haven't even eaten yet, so.
It's true.
Okay.
So
Oh.
what do we do to celebrate your birthdays? Because I'm just like so pleased to have you guys all here and to celebrate this together. I really am. What are you laughing at, Linda Marie? And what do you do to celebrate once? Well, we'll start with you, Christine, because Giggles is on her way again.
I love to spend it with family and friends, and I have a great fireplace in the house, so we usually have a dance party.
They kept their fireplace.
We kept our fireplace. It didn't snap any tendons or
we're good.
anything.
Show off.
And he works out 24/7. So
You can tell you're in
Show
very
us the
good
other
shape.
muscle.
Very sweet.
Show us the other muscle.
Well, actually, the funny
that's a
part-
different show.
But I do have to
After
say
hours.
that you get a Popeye muscle when you do this. So my bicep literally popped up here.
Oh.
So like,
All the girls oohed.
And one.
I'm out.
Has anybody seen Bridgerton yet?
Always go out on a high note. I think I forgot what I was saying. Never mind.
You are the same color as your shirt.
I know, it's amazing. He's
If we go a
blending.
little further, you'll be the wall.
He's blending. Yeah, they just painted our studio
Yeah,
too,
it
so it
looks
looks
great.
gorgeous, right?
Very nice.
Very
Red.
poppy colors. I like it.
Yeah.
So when you think about what you were saying, old man, you jump right back in anytime you want.
Talking about her birthday.
So how do you celebrate?
My favorite thing for a birthday is I like a big family dinner.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. I just want to hang out with everybody, have a
Chicken
big
cutlets?
dinner. Actually, I'm a steak guy. For an Italian boy, I'm not a pasta fan. So,
Wow.
yeah.
All right.
It's,
That's why you look so good.
Oh, you are really sweet. Check's coming this week. Don't worry.
Before we walk out the door.
The door.
The door. All of a sudden, Nassau just came in the house.
Gotta liven this place up.
And Christine, you didn't finish what you
Oh,
told.
that's okay.
He's all about you.
No, we just love to dance. We'll have a dance party.
Nice.
And some years I've left like
dance
my
party.
last name is Hart, so I'll write like a little thing on a heart where I appreciate the people who are coming over to say I really love you and why. And they're like, "It's your birthday, Chris." I'm like, "I know, but spread the love."
Why you love her.
Oh, okay. I have to write down why I love you while I'm also trying to talk.
Michael Joseph, what do you want for your birthday? What do you like to celebrate? What do you got?
I usually just like to spend time at home with friends and family. Like like this past year, I had a limited amount of people over because of the virus, but I still had a plenty good time with the limited amount of friends and family that I had.
Yeah.
I just like an intimate setting. Like sometimes in the past, I've gone to I had a few birthday parties at Sky Zone, which is a bounce house. Cause who doesn't like that? It's fun.
Yep.
And I've had when I was younger, I used to do laser tag a bunch of times, fun things. But now I'm just all in for really nice intimate settings that are just spending time with people.
With the people you care about, right?
I'm sorry. I was going to say that would be a great family dinner, though, to have a bounce house now.
Yes.
Right?
Oh my God, it'd be so much fun.
Really great.
While you eat? That's not going to end well.
Spaghetti.
You see spaghetti all over the place. As you're catching a pasta in the air.
Kind of funny.
Actually, definitely eat afterwards, definitely.
Kind of like to see that, but yeah, I would think so. But what do you do, Linda Marie?
I'm a December baby, so it's hard to have fun.
Hard to have fun?
But my nephew's so cute. My little 4-year-old and 6-year-old nephews just got a trampoline, and we went over to their house, and it was my parents just got their shots. So now we're sort of started being together in the winter time, which is nice. And of course, everyone went through the front door, but I went through the back door where all the kids were. And I was like, oh! So I got so excited, and I was about to go on, and my nephew came out. He's like, do not go on that. I'm a little accident prone.
Well, yes. I know that about you.
That's
I
my
fall
side
off
of the
sidewalks. I trip going upstairs.
I've done that.
Yeah. Oh, it's my story.
Oh, sorry. All about Linda Marie.
But this year, because we really couldn't have anything for December, for my birthday was really cute. My family came and everybody sung. I didn't want to drive by. That was big no-no. But they all did come, and they brought hot cocoa and a cake and my presents, and we had them on the front lawn. And it happened to be the coldest day of the year that day. So everyone stayed as long as they could. And my sister's like, I'm sitting in the car. And then I played chase with the kids, and then I fell. So then I couldn't play chase anymore with the kids. I was winning.
We went hiking one day. And she gets out and she has all these sneakers on and she's all prepped, and I show up with high heel boots, and she's like, what, are you going to hike in those? And I'm like, yeah, why? And she's like, no, we don't you have sneakers in your car? And she looks in my car as if sneakers were going to magically appear, and I'm like,
left of the golf club.
No. Yes. I had my golf shoes in there, but
at least it had a spike.
She was like, no, you can't use those. So.
And I brought her to Cold Spring Harbor, so if anybody's ever been over there, it's kind of crazy. It's fun. It's a great trail, but it's a little dangerous. So you really have to have shoes that you can
grip.
Yeah.
So the entire time I heard this, every time I took a step or went someplace or slipped or anything like that. Oh, Anthony has to go back to
Anthony, what do you like to do for your birthday?
I like to dance and party.
He does like to dance
our
and party.
kind of guy.
Have a little bourbon, a nice cake, kakya.
Yeah.
I think bourbon is considered the party anyway.
I think
That's
so.
true.
Sure.
Bye. For all those people who were listening,
in the summertime,
that was Anthony who stopped
I'm having
by.
a summertime party.
Oh, are you?
Because really, I couldn't officially have a birthday. So
Well, we should have it at Davis.
okay.
So we have a new house at Davis this year, and we're really excited.
Did you hear?
So, he heard. That's one of the first things he said. He said, hi, how are you? Love to be here. And
What's
I
the
hear we
dates?
have a new house.
And there's room for everyone.
That was about the order of that. So,
I was kind of frightened.
You don't
when
have
she
to
said
sleep with Nick
drive-by.
anymore. Or maybe you do.
she didn't mean, Linda Marie did not mean that kind of
I'm a
drive-by.
boy from the Bronx. She said drive-by. I was ready to duck under the table.
Excuse me, I
My
am
neighborhood, you don't
Sicilian.
yell drive-by.
Sorry, our bad. They do parades now out here, Vince.
Sure they do. Okay.
Sure
Car
they do.
parades.
All right, ladies, you first. There you go.
The funny part is when we started the show today, Lori Anne said to me yesterday, what should we talk about? I was like, gee, I don't know. We'll be at a loss.
Well, because,
But good thing I brought extra napkins because I've already spilled my drink.
I love that the napkins have little tiaras on them. I forgot to wear mine.
I wonder why I picked them out.
I don't know, because I love my sparklies and tiaras. So I actually forgot my tiara. And I had pulled them out because I had to decide which
I
of
was
the
going
three.
to remind you. I told her to bring the biggest, sparkliest one she had.
Yeah. Well, so fail.
Yeah.
I did not bring it.
I
but
gave
you
her one
couldn't see
job
it on
to
the
do
radio
and make
anyway.
giant ice cubes. So I
made the giant
I
ice
gave her a job
cubes.
for a week every day. So I said, can you make large ice cubes? Because she has this really cute, cool ice cube tray and it makes big giant ice cubes.
Because
so,
Anthony.
So she said, but I can only make
the
6.
big cube.
And I said, okay. we'll wait for this one when I talk to her in person. So then we spoke 2 days later and I said, so this is this really crazy thing. You like pop them out and then you fill it up and you make 6 more. And then again and again and again. So I reminded her for like 2 days.
She kept sending texts.
And then I stopped.
Did you make the ice cubes?
Like, we talked about a habit, how many
me?
days it takes to start a habit. I was like, you can make them in the morning and at night. And it's like 12 a day.
You talk in your sleep, don't you?
So last night I called.
I'm just sitting here and I'm watching. I'm like, even in your sleep, I can just see you during the night. I don't know. I got to think about that tomorrow.
So wait, I texted her this morning. I'm like, how many ice cubes you have? She's like, 12.
And it doesn't stop her either. It's like, I'm in the middle of a story.
Right.
I have a very big family. If you don't keep going, Marie, right? Do you have a big family? If you don't keep going, no one hears you. They don't care. You just get pushed aside.
Marie keeps going. Marie's good at that.
I can see that. I actually feel like I have a connection with her.
Yeah, no.
I wish you came in with us.
Marie
I
is
swear.
Marie is good to carry on a conversation and
No, I'm in
absolutely
trouble.
tells the story. Oh, she's trouble.
No, I'm in trouble.
Oh, no, she's
and maybe,
trouble.
I don't really ever pick on anybody, but like a fun pick. And that would be fun too.
No, Marie can handle it. If she can put up with Joe and Anthony, she can handle it.
Oh, I met your other brother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did you survive in that family? I know. Those boys are rough. They would torture you.
Yeah. But
Did
nobody
they ever
can hear
float,
the conversation.
Did they ever float you in a pool? Like wake you up in the morning and put you on a raft?
Where did you live?
What kind of neighborhood
We
did you
need
grow
to
up?
bring
I grew up with
relatives
5
in.
brothers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. They all had
floated
friends.
you?
It's a rough town, North Massapequa.
So
It was
what do you mean?
originally 6 brothers.
Was it like what they did in
Yes.
the parent?
The parent?
Meet the Parents? No, not Meet the Parents. It's the twin one.
Meatballs?
Let her go.
Was it Meatballs when he
No,
woke
oh,
up
you're
in the
ready
lake?
for
The
the
twin
summer.
one, and they
Oh,
put
Parent Trap.
Parent Trap, yeah, where they put the girlfriend, the fiance,
Yes,
on
float her
and
out.
floated her out. Is that what you mean?
Yes, but I was thinking of meatballs.
They float Morty
Right,
out.
the movie.
Oh, there's a movie called Meatball?
Oh, yeah.
it's a great movie,
It just
yeah.
doesn't matter.
Wait, why are you pointing to Eric?
Because Eric Harrison knows what's cool.
Eric Harrison Buttleman, our unbelievable
I know. It's so
videographer.
cool. Look at that crazy camera, too.
I know.
Excuse me.
What'd you say?
Harris.
Harris?
Harris.
Eric Harris Buttleman. Yeah, really good videographer. Yeah. Does really wonderful work. Was just recently doing a project in Brooklyn or New York City.
I work all over.
Yeah, he does work all over.
I was out in Hamptons for my last project. Rebecca before that.
Tribeca, the Hamptons.
He's everywhere.
Nice.
He gets
really,
around.
He's really, yeah, he does. he does. He's out for hire too, I understand. So you can hire Eric to get around anytime. He goes on location too.
Were you there?
I should say he comes on location. Anyway,
So this is a very special, extra special birthday for you this year.
Yes.
So you're 29.
Yes.
But so what is your most favorite thing to do if you had like a dream birthday?
dream birthday?
When you get to like a really big birthday.
So a dream birthday for me. Well, first of all,
I already know.
First of all, I've never had a surprise party. Ever, because nobody can get it by me because I just ask too many questions. I know, Vince, put that face away.
I might want to say something else.
Never
Note to
had a
self.
surprise party. And yes, it's a big one. So if I were able to do it, I would have my friends and family and relatives. We would go over to Italy and we would just have a whipping great time. We'd rent a villa and just sit at the vineyards, have some wine, just spend time. To me, it's all about time. Spending time with people I care about. As you get older, and maybe some of you are too young, but some of you will relate. Eric will not. He's very young. But it's time spent with people you care about is so good. I no longer spend time with people that just don't make me happy. Mm-hmm. So, around people that lift us up and lift each other up and just make me happy. And
You guys ready to go?
Let's go. Let's go.
That's why I'm by the door.
Let's go. She doesn't mean run out. She means go to Italy.
Oh, I thought you meant I had to leave.
That's what I thought.
See,
I'm going to be more positive. Don't be mean. It's my show.
I liked your idea. Your friends, your family, they all go to Europe and you stay here. Yeah. And, when they come back, you get to hear how the trip was.
Yeah, and you're rested.
And it would be an
you're
amazing
very
birthday.
rested.
Right, exactly.
Oh, did I say that? I was going.
We didn't exhaust you. Exhaust you.
No. And I love doing that here. Just being in my house.
Did you mention the adventure it would be? But we did talk about going to Italy. Michael Joseph, did we not?
Yes.
Palermo. I want to go to the Amalfi Coast in Palermo. I've already
Yes.
gone to Tuscany. I fell in love with it. I want a villa up there. But it's my desire to go to Say it.
Palmero?
Palmero.
Or no, Positano.
Positano as well.
I've been to Positano. I was there when I was 6.
Yeah. What was that?
got
Like
good
2 years ago?
18.
18. You did math. Don't do math on my show. There's no math on Healthy Lifestyle.
And how many weeks do you have to go or don't bother going?
Every time we've gone to Italy, we've gone for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Every time we've gone.
Every time.
Yeah,
I haven't gone once. I haven't left New York.
It in 9 times.
3 weeks.
Every time we've gone.
Yeah, you really should spend. We spent 2 weeks there, and we would have wanted to spend more time, obviously, but no less than 2 weeks because of the travel time and getting used to it. But it's so beautiful. You won't want to leave. And the way they eat over there is just, it's beautiful. And they really have things that their priorities straight. So they work to live. They don't live to work. And I'm telling you, they don't, because I went, quick story. I went to a vineyard. It was in Tuscany. It was actually in the Tuscan region, and it was in Montepulciano, right? So I go over.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you so much. So we go over to this vineyard, and we had called ahead, and they said, yeah, come on over. So we go over, we pulled in around 11 o'clock, and everybody's like exiting the building. And I was like, they look like they have like the aprons on, and they look like maybe they're the workers. So they walk by, and they, they say hello, and you go in, and there's nobody in there but a sign that says, help yourself, make yourself comfortable. We'll be back in an hour. It's like, wait, what? So Nicholas and I were like sitting there, and we're kind of looking around, like looking for cameras or something, because we're not sure if we really should be there, but they left out platters of food. They left out drinks. They already popped the wine. So we're sitting there, and we're thinking to ourselves, well, either we're going to be arrested, so we might as well eat so that we're full, or they're going to come back. And sure enough, they came back, and they were like, oh, and we were like, grazie, I guess. I don't know. But they didn't throw us out, so it was good. But how cool is that? They really, when they take, and I'm telling you, 11 to 1.
Yeah, the siesta.
11 to 1. They did not come back before that. So we were like, all right.
The full siesta is actually from like 1 to like 4 or 5.
Right.
You would try to get to a restaurant early, and you're like, people are sleeping on tables. Like, I don't think they're quite open yet.
I've seen people sleeping on tables, but all right, never mind.
That was a different story, Vince.
It's not the Bronx.
Yeah,
nobody sleeps on a table in the. If you're on a table in the Bronx, it's kind of a sad day.
You're not getting back out.
Not coming back. That's why when she said there's nobody in here, see the New York City boys like, so we're not going in.
Yeah,
because somebody's going to get hurt in this room.
Yeah.
Well, that was the New Yorker in me. I was like, should we be doing this? And they were just like, yeah, just go in. I was like, all right. So yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen, but it was great. It was fantastic. But that was my first experience of really, really people just, and we're done.
Okay, we're in for your birthday party.
You're in? Awesome. All right, you in?
You guys coming,
Yeah,
Joseph?
sure. Yeah, they're very lackadaisical
Where are
there.
you
And
coming?
if you do have to get any shopping done, and my mom and all of us have experienced this a lot of times, you either get it done in the morning or you get it done in the evening, because throughout that afternoon, when everybody goes to sleep, everything closes. You're not getting anything done.
But they stay up till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Not even they're not even tired.
I would too if I took a 3-hour nap in the middle of the day. Every day.
I know. It's
Right.
like, all right, I'm going to go home and take a nap.
So we're going to travel across the Atlantic and go to Macy's. I'm kind of thinking there are a few other things that I'm going to spend my afternoon. Okay, fine, food,
Gelato.
wine, all right.
Limoncello.
That's all you do over there. There's no Macy's over there. I mean, even if there is, I didn't see them, but
I do have a funny story. So when I was a little girl, my mom and dad took my younger sister and I to Disney. One of their friends had moved to Florida and had a wedding. So we ended up going to Disney one day. And then what is the first thing that you do when you go to Disney? My mother wanted to hit the shops. My father was so upset. He was like, this is Disney? All there is shopping? He's like, why did we come here? It was so funny.
Disney's a rip. Oh my God. Happiest place on earth. Happiest place to rip you right off.
oh my goodness. So for me as a marketer, I love Disney because it is brilliant. So they put you on a ride, and when you get off the ride, they push you through a shop and, make the kids crazy. And I actually ended up making
sugar.
Yep. Lots of food, sugar, drinks, every step of the way. But I love the fact that, when you're going through, you really can't. They do try to keep it magical. So I do enjoy that part. Right. But I had to make a deal with my kids when we went down there was, okay, this is how much you can spend, and you can spend it on anything you want, anytime you want, but this is all you're getting. Right. So I remember my Nicholas, who's now 25, he bought something like almost right from the get-go. And then he was so disappointed. He's like, well, I don't want this anymore. And I was like, well, you made that decision. So he actually bartered with somebody in the shop, ended up returning it. and then saving his money. And when we went to the villages, he just like went to town in Legoland.
Oh, see, I love that. That's great.
And so to me, I thought, great lesson learned. So now he learned the importance of waiting, seeing all the things. Because I said would go back.
His BFF is saying, no.
He was still walking. I want that one.
That is true.
That's when we explain to you you're adopted and we really didn't bring you here.
To this day, what Eric just said was to this day, he just points at something, goes, I want that one, and then he regrets it sincerely. But I tried. I really tried. So you are listening to Healthy Lifestyle with Lori Anne, with our favorite crew here of Linda Marie, Christine, and Vince. And we are going to take a small break. Don't go away. We are going to have more fun, more toast, more wine. Can we get something to eat in our break?
Yes,
all right, that sounds good. Yay. All right, we will be right back. Welcome back to Healthy Lifestyle. I am Lori Anne. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas you'd like to share with us, or major comments, we'd like to hear more about them. Not your comments, Linda Marie. Please email us at healthylifestylewithla@gmail.com, or of course, follow us where? On social media. That's right. At Healthy Lifestyle with LA. You felt like you were getting a test. Were you getting a test or something?
I didn't know there was a test.
Me either. Two of them went to the bus.
Where else would they tune in? Are you not paying attention, anybody?
It's parochial school all over again.
I saw you were like, I'm sitting in the back of the room. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
I knew I should have worn deodorant.
Who has a ruler?
So we are, as you can hear, having a celebration and a party. It is my birthday today, and I'm really happy to share it with all of you and all of our listeners. And it's really nice to be here and with Michael. Nice chewing, peeps. With Michael, our producer, and of course Vince and Christine and Linda Marie. So the crew's all here. So I think we're going to call ourselves N1. I like that. And one meaning and one guy, meaning Vince. Poor Vince takes a beating from the three of us, but he loves every
second of it.
Are these the cutest little hats? You can't see it on the radio, obviously, but aren't they cute? Like, no, but I love it. I want to keep it. So the food is unbelievable, and events by Linda Marie. Linda Marie, you are amazing. I'm going to post pictures of this amazing spread that you put out here for my birthday. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. You are so amazing at doing this. Where do you get this from?
My mommy. Aww. I grew up in a big Italian family. Yeah. And what do? We like to entertain. We like to eat. I remember being a little girl. And it was mean. So my dad and my older sister used to be like, you make the best tuna fish and egg salad. And then when I got older, I realized it's just because they wanted me to do it. It was so mean of them.
No, that's actually bright. That's brilliant.
But then we always entertained. And we had an enclosed patio. So my mom always set a beautiful table. And then I used to go outside and pick flowers and dandelions. Who knew I was poisoning everybody? But we didn't really use insecticides back then.
The password is insecticide.
And then we grew up boating. I just spit food out.
They don't know it's a radio. You don't have to tell them.
Yeah, but the Facebook peeps were like, what was that flying?
His face.
It had a nice arc. 10.7 from the German judge.
And then we grew up boating, and we didn't grow up boating where we ate hamburgers and hot dogs every meal. We grew up boating we had pasta, homemade meatballs, sausage. Sunday morning, my dad would make eggs, and we'd have bacon, and we'd have pancakes, and people would walk by, and they'd be like, what do the Poles have? What are we eating today?
That's the most amazing thing in an Italian household. Yeah. You sit at breakfast and say, what are we doing for lunch?
Yeah. Yeah, we talk about the next
incredible.
meal.
It's
true. Very true. We always talk about the next meal.
People make you feel bad, but it's not, right?
No, I never had that experience.
You never feel bad, do you? That's true. From the day I met you. From the day. So true story. We're out in Davis Park, and Linda Marie shows up, and she has these two small bags, about the size of the bag that's sitting in front of me, if anybody can see it on Facebook. But
why don't you pick it up?
Well, they could see it on there.
No, teasing. I almost got her to do it.
Really? What am I, trained seal? What's wrong with you?
Am I a clown?
So she shows up with these little tiny bags. You have to think of a little tiny gift bag. She shows up with these 2 little bags, and she's like, I'm just going to throw a little thing together for us to nosh after we come back from the beach. We come back. I will post the picture of what this little nosh was. I don't even know how she got it. It was like a clown bag. Just the food kept coming out.
Right. And the folding table was what I was most impressed with.
How did she fit that in there? But she just used the platters that were around or pieces of wood and bark, and
we pillaged the closets.
She just walks around and she's like, I'll take this and I'll take that. Just totally. And then she makes these beautiful spreads. So I always say to people, if you ever want an event, Linda Marie could take a paper box and make it look magical. So magical, you want to get married in it.
Thank you.
So just amazing. So
you were there
gorgeous.
for our Davis Park party.
Wasn't it amazing?
Yummy?
They came back and went, oh my God. And we had all the women were there. There were about 10 of us, 15 of us.
Yeah.
We had already eaten and they came back and went, oh my God, that's a lot of food. And I'm like, no, we already ate.
And we ate.
And I'm telling you, 2 small bags. I don't know where she got it from. She's like, oh no, it was all around the house. No, because I bring everything. I know exactly what's in the house. I'm like, no. So she may have gone into the neighbors' houses. I don't know. But
we're generous. If you
but when you
ask.
post the pictures, the nicest part is you eat with your eyes as well as your mouth.
Yes.
It looks beautiful. Like
Thank
you walk up and you're like, oh my God, this
Thank you so much.
You don't know where to begin.
You don't know where to
It's
start. Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Right. And I'm willing to take my time though. So they'll be finishing the show without me.
We'll be here till 5.
We don't have to leave. We just have to get out of the room.
The next 2 shows will be like, can I have some of that? No.
Vin, get in the box.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough.
When I first met John, he's Irish and Swedish. He's adorable. But
You mean Central Casting John that I've never met?
Yes.
I've known you how many years?
so that just came up on the other show I was on. I'm like, I have a boyfriend.
She really does. I heard him the other day. I'm like, oh wow, she has Central Casting in her house right now. So exciting.
So he cooked professionally, but when we would go to the store or go to the bakery, it was so cute because, they'd be like, oh, can I have one for Semolina? I'm like, no. I'm like, I need the second one to the left. She's like, this one? I'm like, no. She's like, this one? I'm like, no. I'm like, the one behind that. But it makes a difference. If it looks amazing, it looks delicious. It's like,
and she's not kidding because I went out into the Hamptons with her, and we went into this really cute boutique, this cute store. What was the name of the bakery? It was so yummy out in the Hamptons.
Levan's. I have Levan cookies today.
Oh my God, I love them. They're so good. It's
and
so good in there.
Scott.
So
delicious.
we go in there. Yeah, that's true. So we go into the store, right? And she's like, order whatever you want. And so I'm like, yeah, I want that one. She's like, no, you don't. You want that one over there. I'm like, apparently I want that one over there. I just ask her.
And how good was it?
Amazing. Just amazing.
All right. During the field trip that we're going to take, you have to ask permission to speak.
Ooh, because now you're in Vin's territory.
Like they like me over there. What do you mean she wants that prosciutto? What's wrong with the one right over here? No.
Can I be subservient? I don't know.
That's
I don't know, but
show.
Christine, you and I are going to have fun watching that.
I might need a mask.
No, seriously, Vince will be like, no, stop talking. Stop talking now.
They might like me more.
I'm sure they will.
I applied for a job one time. Wait, what?
That's impossible.
Put me in the gutter. I got something for you out back. I went for a job one time and it was a seasonal position and we kept going back and forth and the gentleman kept the GM. I interviewed with like so many people and then finally it was the GM. And he said, I just want you to really to understand before you take this position, it's just a summer job. So, you don't have anything after once the season quiets down. And I said, okay. he said, no, I really want you to understand that. And I said, well, you might just fall in love with me and not want to let me go. I worked there for 3 years.
And then the judge's order came out and she had to go.
Really, just go out. No, it's true. I've never seen somebody get people like, so we're in the airport and stuff like that and she wants a table. Goes over to the police department. They're like, yeah, okay. Anybody else would be like, no.
Right.
You
but
cannot.
She's got such a warm way.
Well,
you
yeah.
really do.
Yeah. And I watch her like totally. You told me a story. You got to tell the story about the tent and the wedding that had all the chairs out and you made them move the whole thing. Tell them that story. That was because the perspective wasn't right.
Yes.
And she was there for the brunch.
I was looking for a little more than a yes. Wow, that was helpful.
But I have a funner story. So we had this funner. So we had this huge party.
I don't think that's even grammatically correct. Right. Shall we go to the teacher? What do you think,
Christine?
Anything you say is perfect. Don't you worry.
Oh my God, suck up! You're such a suck up.
No, I don't know
My
grammar.
birthday.
I don't know grammar. I had to deflect.
Did you not see the first copy of her book? You own it.
I do. Golden States. It's my favorite book ever.
Oh,
it's pretty bad.
The book is great. How the publisher didn't catch all those errors.
Opportunity. It's a great opportunity. ER, not OR. And I'm like, how did I miss that?
Maybe it's for the people out west.
Oh, wow. I didn't. I apologize to the listeners from out west.
It's true.
What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Tell your story. Stop it.
All right, I want coffee.
Those of us playing the home version.
Is that better? Go eat. Did you eat your fig yet?
Why do you think I want you to tell a story so I can eat? So tell your story, please.
So we had this huge party. It was a big event. We did a welcome party for the bride and groom. Then the wedding was going to be somewhere else. Then the morning of the day of the wedding, the bridesmaids and everybody's going to have their makeup and hair done. So we made like a little studio in the house. Then we were going to have a farewell party. So it was a small house that the client rented in the Hamptons, which you're not allowed to do, FYI. You're not allowed to rent a house to have a party. So, so we ended up, I told them we have to trust the pool. So
I didn't know they had security here at the airport.
Cover the pool.
All names will be withheld for the protection of those people who rented that house for the party.
So we wanted to make it, really fun.
She's verklempt. I never thought it would happen.
So that when I came,
still doesn't stop her.
1 second, it was quiet. Just a minute. I want to let him join us.
We got to jump in.
She keeps asking me to talk.
I don't think you
we
need
were all
to be
shocked by that too.
Good observation, Christine.
I'm not telling my story anymore.
Yes, you are.
Oh my God.
So go ahead, continue.
So I come into the yard. I was delayed at the office because I had 5 other parties that day, and I really needed to get to this event. And we had a company come, and they put lights around the tree because it was going to be a night party, so it was going to be like a big disco theme. We had I made Gerber daisies, so it was like
you made them?
Dots. Yes, I grew them. I said, God, this is what I need, and he blessed me. We made all these beautiful arrangements, the whole theme. We had these paper balls, and then when I walked onto the property, I walk in, and like all the cases, so you'll respect this. The receptacles of where all the wires come into is like the path that brings you to the main event. And I was like,
Oh, that's not okay.
It's a little bit of a hazard.
And then the balls were hanging all
And it
wrong.
doesn't look pretty.
Houston, we have a
Not
problem.
worried about the
Watch your
hazard.
step. Watch your step.
No. And then the gentleman who's putting the floor over the pool had an emergency and he had to go. So he did about half
He
the
said,
pool.
holy cow, I'm leaving. This is a mess.
He said,
And on
His last
tape.
words.
I promise you, I'll be back. They love me.
No, it's a great story.
No,
Please
go
continue.
ahead.
We're with you
Look
all
at
the
that
way.
cute little fork you're
It's-
eating with. That's right. This is a big girl fork.
I know I got the little one too.
I got
couldn't-
banished like to the kids' table. I got a
too.
fork like for a 3-year-old.
Me too. I couldn't find the big girl
I
fork.
have the
The
flowers.
first one I had only had 2 prongs.
You're moving up.
We didn't want to confuse you, Vince.
She told me I had it on the wrong side. I don't understand. All right, go ahead. No, back to Hamptons.
So half the floor is missing off
They
the
don't let
pool.
Bronx kids in the Hamptons, so that's like, this is a whole new experience.
They do for Robin
yeah,
Hood.
with
They used
the
to
servers. Yeah, pick that up. Put it in the tray. Yeah, nice job.
I'm going to destroy you when we go to order. You won't even be allowed to cross the Chinese to Italian line. And it's only 2 blocks now. And they'll be like, no, you can't come in.
Don't worry, I got you, Vince. Don't worry.
Somebody has to say,
no.
trouble.
I may not have you, Vince.
Do you want more wine with that medicine?
So what you don't know, for the listeners, what you don't know is we're going to have a field trip when it gets nice and warm, and we're going
coming?
to Arthur Avenue, and Vince is going to bring us to his favorite places, and hopefully we won't get thrown out because of Linda Marie.
Not saying any names, of course.
No. I don't want to point anybody out or make anybody feel bad, but we're pointing to Linda Marie.
It's all right. I got a car with a trunk.
They
You'll be
really
fine.
like me.
No, who could not like you? I've never seen seen somebody ask so sweetly that they'll do just anything. They'll start with no and they'll be like, yeah, okay, fine. And they'll do whatever she asks. It's like, could you move the airport terminal to the right a little bit because it's really blocking my light and I don't like it. And they'll be like, no, we can't. All right, fine. And I sincerely, that's what you always get done. It's just, in a group of 22 women that we have a text message with, you'll just come on and be like, this is what we're going to do. And everybody's like talking for 20 minutes about all the different things. And then all of a sudden everybody's like, okay. Like, how does she do that? It's magic.
I'm still stuck on the fact you have a text chat with 22 women.
Oh, yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing women.
I bet
All
it is
strong,
amazing.
amazing women. We're going to see some later at the after party.
No.
Can't wait. Are you coming to the after
you would
party?
love. You would
You're
love
coming. You're so
that.
coming.
I'm sure
They're
all
your
wonderful.
type of women because, and I mean this in the nicest way, Vince. Didn't sound well, but because you like strong women, and they're all strong, smart, amazingly successful women who they're sassy.
Sexy.
Yep. And also they just every single one of them have a different not-for-profit or a beneficiary, or they're always working to give back. And it's a beautiful organization of women, just a group of people. And it's this one knows this one who knows this one. And we all came together. And Linda Marie is
6 degrees
one
of separation from Linda Marie.
Yeah, pretty much. It pretty much is. She's like the mama bear. It's like, here's Mama Bear. And Mama Bear's like, oh, you'll like this one. And she's always right. It's kind of annoying, but she is always right.
Stay away from her.
I know you
sit on this side.
Yeah. You're going to want to sit to my right. I don't even ask questions anymore. I'm like, okay.
We went to an event one time somewhere and I put something down and she's like, I'm sitting here. I said, did you see where I put the glasses? Like,
and seriously, I just
okay.
I just sit there because it's just not worth the conversation.
She started to pick everything up and move it. I'm like, she's like, okay.
So I would, you guys know me. I'm very strong. I have my order. I want things done a certain way, blah, 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 except when I'm around her, apparently. So Deborah, one of my besties, she's a doll. So
we miss you, Deborah.
We miss you, Deborah. Wish you were here.
I don't even know you and I miss you.
Yeah, you like her a lot.
You'd like her a lot. She's one of us.
Don't you like Deborah?
Go, Deborah.
Deborah, you made Deborah stay up late at Davis Park. So that was amazing, an accomplishment.
That sounds like a good story.
So we're there. Deborah's talking to us. And all of a sudden we need to do something. And I was like, okay. And Linda Marie comes up with this extraordinary idea. So I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, just go do it. And Deborah's like, wait, what? And I was like, no, she could just go do it. She goes, what happened to you? What did she do to you? What's going on? What do you mean she could just do it? You're not going to manage it to the death? And I was like, no, just go do it. She was like, oh my God. So then she started talking to her to figure out how this happened so she could do the same thing. So both of them, I was just like, you've taught me to just let it go because I trust you so much that I know you're going to do the best thing and in everybody's best interest. And it's nice to be surrounded around those 22 women and yourself.
Thank you.
All of you who do the right thing and I know I can trust. And it's really nice to be able to do that. Yeah. That's really out of my comfort zone. You get this, Christine, right?
Well, I trust everybody until you break my trust. So, I'm so open-hearted. So I'm always, I really don't, actually, people don't break my trust.
Yeah.
It's very rare when that happens.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, you out, bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's over.
And exit stage right.
That's right.
Yeah. No, and that's true. That's very true. But yeah, it's because people haven't been, forthcoming and I trust openly. And then I got hurt. So then it made it really difficult for me to do that. So isn't that a great thing?
Yeah.
So around Linda Marie, I'm just like, yeah, okay, do it. So we're working on a very big project, very big dream of mine. And Linda Marie is very germane in being part of that. And she's like, oh, this is... Yes, you do. My purpose place, the Monarch Luminaries Luminary. So this place is to help people find their purpose, right? So we're creating this whole environment. I already work with a lot of people, but this is actually a place you could go to with a lot of different modalities and you can learn it. And Linda Marie's going to help decorate it and run it and the whole 9 yards. But so we
need a lot of money.
So yeah, that's what she said.
Bathrooms have to look really
so
pretty.
I said
Girls love bathrooms.
Yeah, she's like, okay, we're going to have this and we're going to have that. And I was like, sounds great. Okay, just do it. Just tell me how much I need. And she goes, you need a lot of money. And I was like, listen, so here's your budget. And she just starts to laugh. I mean, out of control, Linda Marie laughing. And I was like, okay, what's so funny? And she's like, a budget? That's so cute. She goes, that's for the men. That's not for me. I'll let you know how much you need to raise. And I was like, oh, okay. And she'll do a beautiful job, but apparently there's no budget.
And then she told me, listen to this. She was like, wait, that's what you're for. And I was like, oh no. She's like, okay, I'll get you staff.
She gives really good directions, apparently to me.
Hence 12 ice cubes.
Are you picking on me on the ice cubes again?
What?
They were the big cubes.
They weren't they nice? Aren't they sexy?
Wow. Yeah. I don't think they're sexy, but they're good in a drink.
No. So
am I the only one using
a drink
one?
Can make you sexy though after a while.
Okay.
Even to yourself in the mirror. I look good.
While you drink? Wow.
Hey.
Apparently you do, Vince.
Why not?
I just want to give a shout out to everybody and say thank you so much for joining us today. Angela texted and she said she's having so much fun watching. So thank you so
thanks,
much.
Angela.
Yeah. And I want to wish you a happy birthday. You're such a beautiful person. You're so loving and giving. And I can't believe that 20 minutes is gone again.
I know.
And it's 1:11 a second ago. 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
Oh, that's our angel number.
So happy birthday. Thank you for bringing us together because really it's such a great group of people. And I love that. Is that how one person brings another person and then brings you to another person in your life and you have new friends and they last forever.
Wasn't that Calgon? Oh, no.
That was Take Me Away. Is that how you're feeling, Christine?
She watches a lot of commercials. It's okay.
No, and
what I tell you about no radio, no TV, no news. Read a good book, be inspired.
What's the name of your book?
The Hart Method.
The Hart Method, a 21-day guided meditation book.
Yeah, so thank you all for... she has it! Yes. So thank you all for being on today. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for joining us. You know my heart is lifted by this and celebrating my birthday with all of you, all of our listeners, and the 3 of you, and the 4 of you, actually, Michael and Marie. Thank you for being in the engineer box. And of course, Eric being here.
We're going to get you on.
Happy
Christine, Linda Marie, thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah.